Tashidile. My name is Geshe Yeshe Kunga, and I joined Kopan in 1992. And then after, I think 5.5 years studying in Kopan, and the late Khenzo Rinpoche asked me to study advanced Buddhist philosophy in Seraje University. So I joined Seraje University in 1997, at the beginning of 1997. Then I graduated in the beginning of 2018 from Seraje. Then, and right after my graduations, Lama Zopa Rinpoche appointed me as a resident teacher in the Pokhara Center. And then till now, I'm doing the resident teachers in the center. So here, I like to share that Kopan is doing the incredible things, like helping to the locals, doing a charity, which is so important for this current situations. Like, spreading the eating things like rice and so forth. Because first of all, I think the practicing of giving in the sense of living, I think it's very important. Why it is that, without surviving, without nutrition in our bodies, the practicing further is impossible. So therefore, and because of the lockdown situation, and because of the so many poor peoples around, so we see this is very important, and Kopan is taking a very, very good practicing. So I think even if you check it on, so we have we explained the 6 perfections. So among the 6 perfections, we always start from the practice of the perfections of the generosity. So the generosity is always very, very important. And at the same time, I think many of us we can't afford to do the generosity, but at least we can do some rejoice. Because I feel that being a rejoicing is like we create the same, we accumulate the same merits. And I explain like that, the rejoicing is like a 0% investment, but lots of interest or lots of gaining. So we should rejoice the practice of all these good things. So we also accumulate lots of merits, and accumulate merits, it's so, so important for all of us. So I really rejoice whatever Kopan is doing now, and whoever doing in the other world also. So I wish and pray that this virus will go away as soon as possible, and the world become normal. Touch the leg.
It's a yak, but it's a dog. What is big? What I think in the face looks like upsole. This is I bought from Tibet.
Maybe.
At the airport. The face looks like looks like nose. This part looks like maybe monkey, a white monkey. Face looks very strange.
Yes, it's true. Looks like it's a very small.
Looks like monkey, white monkey. White monkey.
White monkey.
face don't look like sheep. Only there's a horn. I bought one yak and sheep in Tibet in the airport. Yeah, that and the sheep. I think maybe this one. This one. Yeah, face looks like strange. Face looks very unusual. Maybe it looks like a little like white monkey, but the body looks like sheep. He said, don't bother whatever I am. Don't bother to me. Don't discriminate to me. It says. In the West, the yak cheese, yak milk, there's no such thing. It's like there's no milk coming from the husband, only from the wife. The husband is yak is male, not female. So when you see yak cheese, yak butter, yak, then you see yak female. No, it's male. So in the West, or America, I think New Mexico, somewhere far, I think there's a hamburger, the hamburger of yak meat. Not in New Mexico, but quite far, I think somewhere. I heard the yak hamburger, yak meat hamburger. Yeah. Yeah. So yak is a male, so that's wrong. Yak meat, yak cheese, yak butter. So I think the wife, the female is the D is not yak. It's a little bit like close to yak, but it's equal to D, not yak. So they come from that, butter and cheese and all things, not from yak. So that's wrong. Mm. Down. my dear, sorry, didn't get down the most kind, most precious, wish granting one, students and friends and any father, mother, brother, sister, all the sentient beings, okay? Yeah, any, we are well, but in reality, in the world, I say, I tell some student, while I'm in the samsara, actually there's no way to be well from samsara. So as long as you're liberated, as long as you're not liberated from samsara, you're not well. You're always, experiencing suffering of samsara. As you are in samsara, you're not liberated. So nowhere to be well. Of course, well by sound, not completely, not suffering. No, suffering is a suffering of change, suffering of pain, suffering of change. All this temporary samsara applies to suffering of change, nature of suffering. That's why it cannot continue, it cannot develop, cannot complete, like Dharma happiness. You can achieve liberation, nirvana, you can achieve blissful peace for yourself, then peerless happiness, you see. Total cessation of obscuration, completion of realization. Yes, you can. Like that, you don't have. It's suffering samsara. So that's why the nature of suffering. And then, so it's like, as I mentioned, as a you see in Thailand, Korea, Cambodia, Korea, Lama, they make unbelievable near the water, or they make a hole to catch a fish, big fish. I don't know. And they come, to catch, they make those hole in the water. Then they come, they go away, then they come, those big ones. Many they come in the hole, then take it out. Then, take it out, and then they kill it for food. Then, they know young girls, young boy, they carry the, they cut the eggs or the things, carry, they go. And then they know where the snake is living inside. Sometimes they smell the stones. I don't know. And you don't see a snake outside, but they dig. Snakes here, they dig somewhere here. Then inside, after digging some time, inside the snake. There's no empty space. It's completely tight. Completely tight. You know, there's no empty space too. They born there like that. They're very long. And after that, they do then pull long. There's no empty space to really go. I don't know. And how they manage the food by living there. I don't know. So they find somehow, I don't know, they find. Then they carry the small boys, they carry the snake like this. You know, they're not afraid to catch here. Then they cut. Then they fry. Then they burn the fire. Then they cut. Whoa. Then they fry. Whoa. When they burn, they fry by cutting piece. They eat so much. And they say, no compassion at all. That's just like, they treat it like nothing, you see? Treat it like that. They eat food, there's living beings. They have no idea. They don't want suffering. Like the fishermen, like the people who look for snake, same. They don't want to suffer. The same thing. Exactly. So they have no idea. Sorry. No idea. Don't understand. Don't recognize that they're feeling. They don't like suffering. So what happens? Somebody does that to you. Burn the fire, cut in pieces, right? So they never think of that. So they're going to suffer. So what happened? They come. You know, by killing one, 500 lifetimes, at least 500 lifetimes, they're going to born a snake and get killed by others. So you see, so those boys, young boys, so they were snake before. Yeah. So they were, see, you have no idea, no clairvoyance, no omniscient mind, no clairvoyance. But they were before like that. So then again, the 500 lifetimes at least, you're going to burn snake and you go through the suffering again and again. By killing one, by having it to one sentence, fight. And they have no idea. Totally. So such ignorance, so heavy, more heavy than the Rocky Mountain. I understand. Like that. Treat like that. So that's how you get compassion to those sentient beings. Snake, the young people looking for animal. Really, they're so unfortunately So they make all kinds of things to catch different animal. They, unfortunately, they're so wise. I mean, how to make catching. Different animals catch. They have no idea. Yeah, let's find the lifetimes, by killing one, they have to suffer. They killed. Then, then experiencing the hell and all that, renounce matters. So they don't meet Dharma for eons. So, you see, light of Dharma doesn't come in the mind. So dark, mind so dark, no knowledge. For eons, do not meet Dharma. Do not know way to understand Dharma. Besides practice. Abandon cause of suffering, non-virtue. Practice the cause of happiness, virtue. So, therefore, you see, then you have to recognize how you met Dharma in this life. So precious. Your human bodies, unbelievable precious. So what you can do? So three great meanings to our human life. So first one said, you see, by meeting Dharma, by knowing Dharma, you can purify the past negative karma. Take refuge to the Buddha and the Sangha, totally. Then protect karma, then abandon creating virtue, cause of order, then create virtue to cause happiness, high realm. Protect karma, practice morality. So that's from 5, that's even 1. You can take refuge with a vow, without taking a vow, 5 vows. Only refuge vow, but the refuge vow, then there's the instruction of Gepalata. So, order to be stopped. Order to be stopped. 3 things, and order 3 things to practice. By taking to Buddha and Sangha. You have to do that. That's about 8 general advice. The practice compassion to the sentient being. And before you eat food, drink, or make offering to the Dharma Sangha. It's unbelievable benefit made each time you offer Buddha. Control your mind. Control your mind. the senses, you see, control how to not allow end the habituation of delusions that harms you, harms others. And prostrations in the morning, evening, at least 3 prostrations to put on a sangha. Then, and taking more precepts, so later, like, like 5 precepts, Uvaska 5 precepts, or if you have not taken, then you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what you can. Then later you take more. Then that's 8 precepts. Nyene. Abiding closer, so to nirvana, so the nyene 8 precepts. Then there's 16, and there's just 16 precepts. Gitul, then 253 gelong and the gelong ma production in the 360, I think. Oh, so 5 or something. So that, higher number of vow you leave, then that makes easier to close to achieve nirvana, easier. So like that, liberation from samsara. So anyway, by Trinaran Buddha Sangha, then yes, you protect karma, then abandon non-virtue, cause of suffering, non-virtue, and the cause happiness practice good karma. So yeah, you get a higher pure land, or you get a higher happiness of that. Happiness of that. Happiness of the dendro habit transmigration. Wow. Then yes, then by practicing 3 hour trainings, for renunciation, the samsara, the 3 hour training, then you become free from samsara. Then you achieve liberation from samsara forever. Then you see there's a second great meaning of human life. Third, then I practice bodhicitta, general compassion to all, and then bodhicitta, then from the root path to enlightenment. Then you achieve by actualizing the path to enlightenment, with that root of the minor path to enlightenment, bodhicitta. So you achieve enlightenment, post-enlightenment. And the third great meaning of human life. Amazing, so amazing. So you are so fortunate, we are so fortunate. Unbelievable. Compared to those other sentient beings, this time, compared to me, you, Lama, big difference, how fortunate you are. Something impossible thing happened to have happened this time. So like that. Yeah, okay. So I should go back. So general, of course, subject is, of course, Lojong thought transformation, but you see, as I said, even when you experience happiness, but you utilize that, you don't become kind of you waste you are human, but just being lazy. I was happy, no problem. Oh, you think lazy, then not practice Dharma, and lazy. Or then very easy to engage in the attachment, anger, so the delusion. Then create so much negative on. So, or the kind of, then you become the firewood in hell. Kind of that, you become the firewood in the hell. So if you are happy, then use the happiness in the path to enlightenment, to achieve enlightenment positively. Useful for your happiness, useful for sentiment, noble sentiments, even tiny insect, flies, whatever. Then even don't deny suffering, miserable, violence, or you see whatever. Then utilize that. Whatever problems, utilize that in the path to enlightenment with the bodhicitta. So make it useful every sentient being with the happiness into achieving enlightenment. Free from samsara. Wow. Amazing. Yeah. So the then before going into details and those and a little bit more in those subjects and then to see the suffering, see the really deep suffering of samsara for years, others, then see the emptiness by realize emptiness, truth. Then you see. Then before that you see, then I'm trying to follow the motivation that to finish that, so it's got to extend it. So then, so I think the motivation that just to achieve for myself the blissful state of peace for oneself, not enough. Part of the means. So much, you see, liberate novel sentiments from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to peerless happiness, total cessation, obscuration, and completion realization. By myself alone, therefore I must achieve enlightenment. They are achieving enlightenment, and therefore they I'm going to listen to the teaching. So that, okay. So last subject, canoe, some. Then Ayadava said, there's Jindutuni, 6 ornament and 2 sublime disciples. So, Pandits, you see, Ayadava, Purnanda. It is mentioned in the 400 stanza of Umashijava, middle way. 400 stanza. Umashijava. Kange jigden didonga. Teni shenle rumba ni. Kanda teje dwateda. Shindu yuring luwachu. So, Ayatava said in the 400 stanza, middle way, the 400 stanza, then anybody so difficult to renounce this life, this world. So this is so ignorant, foolish than from others. Anybody who follows after this, who so difficult to renounce this world, this life, then cheat you cheat yourself for unbelievable length of time. You cheat yourself, you deceive yourself, you cheat yourself. Unbelievable length of time. So, if you do Dharma, if you do practice holy Dharma well, even in this life, you will be more happy than others. Means others who have billionaires, millionaires, who has jet airplane, helicopter, whatever, buildings in ocean, many-story buildings, like the Bombay, richest Indian man built in Bombay, he has so much money, so what do you do? He build, of course, there's numberless people need to homeless who has no food, who are, numberless. There are numberless people to help. But thought doesn't come in the mind to help. Those who are suffering. To help, thought doesn't come. Who want happiness, thought doesn't come. To help doesn't come. You have things, you have so much money to help. That's thought comes. Only yourself to enjoy. So then you see building, how many towers?
37.
Huh?
37.
How do-
66. 66 floors. Yeah.
Okay.
How many?
66 floors.
66 floors, so high. They had swimming pool in that swimming pool. Then later on, he made a feng shui, show the house, feng shui. Then he said, it's no good for the family. Then they have to move. Can you remember? With that much money, if you help the world, those people homeless, no food, no sick, somewhere, how much you can help? It's unbelievable. Wow. So much benefit. So that so if you practice Holy Dharma well, then you are much more happier than so much others. So like, am I giving an example? Billionaires, millionaires. Yes, I will give an example like that. Men in India. so much happy. You are so much happier than them. You will be so much unbelievably happier than them. You see, whatever you do, you never get satisfaction. If you don't practice Dharma, whatever samsaric enjoyment, how much you get? We've been trying to get samsaric enjoyment from beginners, but we've been, even universal king, king of the world in no time, but nothing benefits. So still we suffer, suffering, not free from suffering. How do you think about that? Not to understand this, not realize this is so foolish. Then that makes to no. That makes to lose yourself and others. So the life goes in suffering so much. Yourself and others. So much in suffering. Tena chu lebar chibi devinis lebar cultures. Therefore, by practicing only Dharma well, then you reach in the state of happiness. So important. Yeah, state of happiness, free from all the problems. Attachment to this life, all the problems, so much peace happening. Then Ayatava said, Lama Shivali, Inwa maybe children, chojo kang to bai, once mado bai, giba rapto jing. Devalene, Namia Nyambar Jua me, Zopa sembe, decho mesepa. Sanju Kopan Nyame, Puzon Soba top. So it is mentioned at the very beginning of the Shantideva teaching, Labdu. The condensed practice, I think. Condensed practice. Condemned. Compendium of learning. So you see, Inwa may be choosing chojo kang to pass. Inwa may be seen without distraction, in the manner of no distraction. Having achieved sublime Dharma. Having achieved what sublime Dharma. Then you got happiness, which you never got before. You got so much happiness, which you never got before. So when the world's mind, you see, with the attachment, killing this life, desiring for happiness. So you never got. You get so much happiness, which you never got before. So this happens also. You never fall down, degenerate your happiness. You never happen degeneration from the happiness. So no degeneration from the happiness. Zopa sembe decho miseba. Then unceasing sublime happiness. Of who has achieved complete realization. So then achieved unequal perfect state of Buddhahood also. So that. So as I mentioned before, so the incredible happiness peace he achieved by renouncing all the concern, the attachment, the clinging to this life. Life happiness, you see. Or the unbelievable peace happiness, Dharma happiness. So here, Dharma happiness is actually Dharma happiness. Unbelievable. So so that causes happiness future life. Pure land, happiness thereby human being. Oh, see, then that causes then you see becomes the basis for the ultimate happiness, liberation of samsara, the oceans of samsara suffering, liberation, you see, forever. So that becomes also then you say, and then also that becomes the basis then achieving enlightenment, so peerless happiness, you see, like that. You have to know that, as I mentioned already on that before. So then here it says, Buddha said, from the teaching, thumb, heap of the teaching, Buddha teaching, Kande Deva Kundana, Deva Tamje Yongsubang. If you desire, if you desire all the happiness, then you should abandon all the desire. If you want all the happiness, then you should abandon all the desire. Oh, so completely abandon all the desires. If you abandon all the desire completely, then you will achieve sublime happiness. The enlightenment. See? As soon as you follow the desire, as soon as you follow the desire, you will never get satisfaction. So, that is suffering. Dissatisfaction, suffering, pain. That's still suffering, pain. Tela kanda sheribji dokje teta tsimbatos. To those practitioners, the wisdom, Dharma wisdom, see, stops the holding mind, the attachment, so it stops. So they get satisfaction. So anyone, you see, don't get satisfaction by desire, then they share watches. Then get satisfaction by wisdom, the happiness. They get satisfaction by wisdom, Dharma wisdom. Then they get happiness. Shirajina ngomati, shirajina ngomi mi, sibe ondu minjuro. Human beings who get satisfied by Dharma wisdom, then they then they don't go under the control of the samsara. They don't go under the control of samsara. Oh, then there's there are 12 things what Sangha explained. You see, the happiness of Dharma. So yeah, I start. Yeah. So that. So, so here in America, after the house, we have the car, the second car or the first car, second car, I think. Second car. So right about the car the first time. So that time we were staying at Director Basapani's John, now he became monk. That time he was lay. So his house we were staying. So he rather wanted to buy a car for traveling. So he bought a car. What is it called?
Oh, you mean the red van?
Yeah, red van. Nice red van. So he bought a car, then he wanted me to come out to his car, but I didn't get to come out soon, I think to several hours. Yes, he bought a very nice car. The second car has got level in the front, you see. Says, less desire means more happiness in the life. You remember?
Yeah.
Less desire means more happiness in the life. That is the most important thing in the world to be known, to learn. But you see, usually people don't know. Usually people don't know Dharma, except those who really practice Dharma, who really know what Dharma is. You see. So, yeah, only they who really understand what Dharma, who really are, practice Gadamba, the 10 innermost jewel, Gadamba, the teaching. Oh, you see, those practitioners, those who renounce life, and they clean. All not usually people think practice Dharma means just reciting prayer or procession or practice Dharma means something meditating with the eyes like that. Or sorry. So people think like that. Otherwise, renounce the the desire of old mind, doesn't know that is the real Dharma. So where from the suffering comes, all the problems, doesn't know that. So then, what did it say? I'm forgetting what I'm saying. Yeah, so only those who are really pregnant, 10 Kadama Geshe's 10 animals do. So Kadapuna do, the renounce, then they are who can tell this. It's their experience. By giving up the suffering there. Mind desire, between all from then get happiness, in peace. That's the experience. So common people don't know that. That's most important. That's the most important thing to know in the life. Most important thing. Even before you practice Dharma, you have to know. Most important. Otherwise your Dharma practice doesn't become real, doesn't become artificial, and real Dharma, not real Dharma. I say, not Dharma practice. You believe Dharma practice, not Dharma practice. So then you get cheated your whole life. That never get practice Dharma all the time. So if you are living in a monastery, even you are Dharma center, whatever. So anyway, so I have that title in the car, in the front car, down below. Less desire is more happiness in the life, in the mind. Then the backside, then more advertisement. Backside, anybody that's Omane Pema Hum, Omane Pema Hum on the wheel, I think. Omane Pema Hum. Then anybody who see this car, who touch this car, remember this car, all that, you see, may they be free from samsara and each enlightenment. So dedicated like that, backside of the car, on the wheel that hangs there. Then down below, no anger, no enemy. So means if you don't have anger, no enemy. That's it. No enemy you have no enemy in the world because you don't have anger. So that's very true. So you have no anger, then it's up to you. What do you have animal in the what do you have, not animal. Enemy in the world, not it's up to you. It's totally up to you. How you think it. So if you are focused, if you renounce, if you avoid anger, no enemy in the world. Yeah, so simple. No, you have no enemy in the world. Yeah. See? If you're bodhicitta, every sentient, every helping, every hunger growth, every animal, insects, even bugs, even the lice, other bugs, mosquitoes, any person sick, and any human beings, sura, asura, everybody in your heart. If you have bodhicitta, if you have compassion, loving kindness, if you have compassion, great compassion to us, if you have bodhicitta, everyone is in your heart. No separation. For you, everybody is so precious. Everyone is so precious, so dear, so dear, so kind. When it says wish granted, oh, so you feel in your, that what you feel in your heart. Everyone. Oh. I remember that in Bhutan, there are 3 great yogis. Maybe they achieve enlightenment or not, I don't know. 3 great yogis. So, yeah, they don't have a house. They live in the forest. They live in the forest. So there's the abbot of running museum in Batu. So he went to see them, and he saw one yogi, I don't know, sitting on the rock. So he said, oh, don't sit like this. If there's bears, tigers, they might come. Don't sit like that on the rock. His answer, listen now, listen. His answer, I'm more safe when they come. I feel more safe when they come. When they're not there, means don't feel safe. You understand? He gave very deep answer, very deep answer. Because, once you're bodhicitta, you see, King Ada, who always compete Buddha, challenge Buddha, compete Buddha. I forgot the name. My mind's so bad. Devadatta. So, always compete Buddha. So he sent a crazy elephant to harm the Buddha. So when the crazy elephant comes from Buddha, he completely bowed down. It's like dog seeing the master. So he completely bowed down like this. Wow. Buddha doesn't have no attachment, no three-personal mind. None of that. Buddha doesn't have self-attention thought. Buddha is bodhicitta. None of that. It's omniscient mind. No gross development, no subtle developments. So nobody can harm the Buddha. He's a hurt Buddha. So even the crazy elephant, so dangerous, but when they want Buddha, beginningless. So even the example category, the Christian, San Francis, the monk, San Francis, So in the forest there's a wolf, and wolf harms people, many beings, you see. So, I was harmed. So, San Francis wanted to go in the forest to tell the wolf to not harm others. But you see, many students of San Francis told San Francis, don't go in the forest. Don't harm. So Francis said, no, I won't go to the forest. So he went to the forest. He met the wolf, and the wolf became, because San Francis is a bodhisattva. He's a real bodhisattva. He's a bodhicitta. So great loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta is. So because that, the wolf becomes like dog, that who does like this, when he sees the master like this, and lick their feet and like that. So wolf become like that in the front of the San Francisco. Then San Francisco told, don't harm others. From today, then I will beg food in the city, I will give you, don't harm. Then wolf stopped to give harm in that day. That's because bodhicitta. So in the past, the here in Francis, Javateme and many bodhisattvas. You see, one day I have to cross the river, then, the river stops like this. And they can go through, and the river joins. Other is control, even the control of the elements. For example, Gesang is a bodhisattva. I forgot his name. Gesang Jamyang. I forgot the last name. Huh? Oh, Gesang. So thank you. Gesang Jayamala. So he was a bodhisattva. So at Geshe Monastery, Penchiribit Monastery, so there was a water flood coming towards the monastery. Then he was outside. So it's true if I bodhicitta, the water should return back. So he wrote a piece of rock. Then he turned the rock towards the water, where the water is coming. Then the water went back, water flood. Oh, like that. Oh, like that. So, but I forgot from where the talk happened, from where it started. Do you remember where the talk?
Is it no anger, no?
What you wrote was on the van, on the...
Oh, I said, yeah.
No anger, no enemy.
Oh, yeah. Bhutan, yes. So his answer was, I feel more safe when they're there. One or the other, when they're not there, not there. But that means that's very deep answer. I don't know whether Abbott knew or not. Oh, that means bodhicitta, at least. That very high realization. Very high realization. Then I told the story. Crazy elephant from Buddha like this. So like that. This great yogi means that realization. They cannot bother him. They cannot harm him. You have to know that. They become like this. They cannot harm him by controlling the mind. By subduing the mind. Delusions, they all that, harm you, harm numbers in them. Oh, by subduing that. You know that. So he gave very deep answer. You see? So if I meet the abbot, I'm going to remind him. I'm going to, but I didn't say him yet.
Send you a message.
No, if I meet him, I have to know that. So that's by control mind, subduing the mind. So therefore, happiness comes from your mind. Not always from outside. Oh, no, happiness comes from your mind. So it's in your hand. So liberation, like liberation in the hand, like liberation is in your hand. Liberation from something. enlightenment is in your hand. Because, do you remember the verse? The Padma Sangye. So, where you are, there's the enlightenment. That verse, you remember? Huh? Huh?
To bear the sufferings and the difficulties now.
What? Can you say louder?
You have to accept.
Can you say louder?
Whatever sufferings and difficulties you have, accept them now, and enlightenment will be right with you. Something like that. I can run and get it.
I think you made it up. Quickly. Okay, so all right, we can stop here now. Okay. Yeah. So I will introduce them tomorrow, okay? Or today. So tomorrow, maybe better tomorrow. When I come to emptiness, then I introduce them. So, and until that, they're not allowed. They will stay quiet. Did all the parts, best and Pija married to Glad, try married to Glad, number sentiment, number Buddhas. Made the bodhicitta with the source of all the happiness, success for oneself, for every sentiment, enlightenment, that to be generous in the one's heart, in the heart of all the sentiments, and to be generous in the heart, may be increased. Changzhou Sanzhou Rinpoche Ma Je Ba Na Je Jo Je Je Ba Nyang Ba Me Ba Yi Kon Ne Gong Du Ya Pe Wa Shou. Then emptiness and simple prayer to us all this, okay? Konde Rangxie Dun Zama Meba Tang Junde Tende Lua Meba Ni Penzo Game Choso Chawa Yi Lozho Gongden Dobara Jinji Lo. Oh, that's what I already told them. So we pray. Then did all the past best with marriage called by myself, because 3 times marriage called by number is Buddhas. Then how many 600 beings down? May they be free from sicknesses, quickly. Then may they never experience always the sending beings. Semje neba chini ba nyudo nere tajuji dewe nena malu ba takdo jongwa meba Shoy semje neba chini ba nyudo nere tajuji dewe nena malu Tato Joma Meba Sho Samje Neba Jinya Nyodo Nele Taju Dove Nena Malu Tato Joma Meba Sho. Then 가서 those who 가서 그래서 did all the past best measurements, called the president, I made all the Buddha 3 times. Oh, then the 6 sentient beings then made even reborn lower realms into lower realms. Then all the wishes be succeeded immediately come to holy Dharma and may the actual body and whatever action they do body mind with the body spirit, then become only cause of enlightenment, and they may achieve enlightenment as good possible. Okay. Then now the particular sentiments who died by the virus. Okay. So prayer. Oh, did all the past the best way I made to call it, I made to call it, number Buddhas. Oh, then may all those who died, especially by virus, then guys were may they be born in a pure land where they can be enlightened. Or then at least receive perfect human birth, mid mind teaching, mid perfect qualified mind guru, revealing the mystic path to enlightenment. By placing most the holy mind virtue friend, may they achieve enlightenment as good as possible. Kewa kundu ayangda lama tang dame chudi bala longche sada lamji ayonde razan doje change koba nyudo isho. Then dedication. Nagarjuna's teaching Juga, Nagarjuna instruction there. Oh, then oneself from beginningless rebirth, you see, because using the sentient beings for yourself, for your happiness, for your power, reputation, whatever. Oh, that's why. Then still you're in samsara, not free from samsara, you didn't become liberated from samsara. So now, then change. As a Geshe Yeshe the Buddha practice, as a Buddha Sava's practice, okay? Numberless Buddha's practice. They become Buddha. Then may be completely usable, by sentient beings forever. Like water, earth, water, fire, wind, like the medicine, like the the forest, like that. Without any resistance. Is it free, totally used by totally free. Use no resistance at all. Like that. Then whole sentient beings are most precious, the most dear, general social. So it says. So the commentary says, sentient beings are become virtual friends of sentient beings, and they hold me most precious. So of course that helps them to achieve enlightenment, freedom from ocean samsara, to achieve enlightenment. So that helps a great deal, infinite benefits it has to them. Oh, then you hold sentient beings, you see, most precious. Then what he's going to say is that Dale Teta Cheban Sho. So from the eye, then all the suffering comes 3 times. Then from others, all the 3 times happiness, including enlightenment, everything. So then cherish, all the cherish others. Dale Teta Cheban Sho. Then now the exchange want to practice the Dungon Dala made the sufferings of sentient beings rapidly. So number of hunger goes predators, animals, human beings, so that mention that. Dagama Temisos, may every single my virtue be ripened to them. So it meant that. So I mean that means including happiness, result of virtue, everything, enlightenment, everything. You give numbers, helping hunger, animals, human beings, all that meant. So everyone enlightened. 지스심제가 시장. 지스심제가 시장. 근데 맞죠 대저도 대질라나 매번 자주 되게 되죠. That is in the teaching says even some syndemic means no question evolved the same, but even some syndemic. You see that some syndemic. They become free samsara. Even achieved the peerless the enlightenment may abide in the samsara to free the other sentient being from samsara. So in the commentary said even one sentient being. So to help them may abide in samsara. Chizel samjinagan Geshe Yeshe Kunga matro deset tejelana meba santo nejuro ije dido da paz beza visa mere zu grandra me tre mere zu grandra number sente means number Buddha. that which is merely able by the mind. To that matter, youth who exists in mere name. Achieve the Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in mere name. To that Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. Brahmans alone who exist in mere name. Zamal Bavajita Jamata Kunda Sambate, the Gundi Jason Dalaji, Gavata Jeratunga, the Chebe Javatam Jejong Wakala, Chudanga, Gavati, Samoja Jeratung Orange. This I remember kindness, soreness, and all the happiness can bring soreness, and to have a long life, and all the holy wishes to be successful. That one. Jite Kamandre Pende Mareba Kale Jove Saimbe Thank you very much.
Troma yung la cha ze lo 心子莫莫莫着莫拉小小小的莫因莫波莫心里给这罗大张记得什么这个小给给这就我的年纪悄悄对给到我归诺高我给你这边想看我对着这我能给老多这边我了嘛悄悄生活去年给别苗去年那么给请把真的更多些我手把上的这年悄悄的些随便做多他也能把给我去马里巴罗请把多别给别是给心多的悄悄的到了我也给得到去到南华光莫西给从莫西给你的莫我没我归我你莫悄悄给姐妹拉长莫如拉那就问就去中国的老的山南的你这去给对你的悄悄的接家当别给把罗中国的都去只要一个身边的美国主播心多播悄悄对联系播钱播对给播能播就去给想你对你的这找我他们这么历史悄悄滚就送就悄给什么都可能播给马里去给葫芦给别人给我给去那住悄悄的多高我接别我给真我别西巴的去得到了也得到今天我都去悄悄啥些给我说那东西不把那么念中夜亲戚也给我给我同志那么折磨悄悄的也都不会给我同志心多吧让别成立我把别的代表心多我的节悄悄个别他们别的把也成立我那年也叫一个过年过别这也不年那么久悄悄实现我了下也对给那些事的多这也亲戚也给我也日本那么能的给我悄悄的么也么些么年年的些这年么所望的有的天别日本全国去过年么悄悄过年过到高别这过年那么给我一个这边过年过别日本我来这么年悄悄对的身边多别我也那边什么年日落面的当别节记得所有我年悄悄的也水那边日到的些成了那把罗你这边给也给对了马里巴那些悄悄的也成了亚国老到面前的过年过小个我姐给知道没了我不些悄悄你们到我这边新年过了我了些好了你这都到了也新年到我的那些悄悄的你是那过边喜悦得到样的的得到了那些车呢就把多的了水年草原我也等把的的悄悄往年你就在起知的行的遍的马里巴刚烈穷烈上边一些高烈聪明点点要做就国界点点图写论入胸图做上学掌柜要别点点要别别工作都不就说个月两面都着把大车的结棍都小点说长久心久人不见马给把那给有钱给我娘把面把过年光都别我说面面结为的真切的是天 me kimbe wang bo chang be yong kan chen kimbe zoi ge zong ka ba lo san zha be sha la su wan di me me che we de chen che re si che me kimbe wang bo chang be yong kan chen kimbe zoi ge zong ka ba lo san zha be sha la su wan di me me che we de chen che re si che me kimbe wang bo chang be yong kan chen kimbe zoi ge zong ka ba lo san zha be